Hi, Chase Craig here, and I want to talk to you today about short sales and why I feel like you should avoid them. But before we do that, let's define what a short sale means. A short sale is defined by dictionary.com as the act or instance of selling short. In real estate, what that means is the act or instance of selling short of what is owed on the mortgage. Give you a really quick example. You owe 200 grand on your mortgage, you sell it for 150,000, you sold it for $50,000 short of what's owed. So why does that affect you? Well, meet my seller, Lauren. Hi Lauren, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good, I'm Chase.
Nice to meet you.
So I understand you want to sell your home, is that correct?
Correct.
Okay, but what do you owe on it again?
150,000?
Okay, so you owe 150,000, and I've already done my research on this home, Lauren, and this is what you owe. This is what's owed. The market value, unfortunately, I know I sold that to you. It was a smoking hot deal back then, but unfortunately values have came down. Market value is actually only 120,000 now. So this is what the CMV, the current market value on your property is, Lauren. We're gonna have to sell it short. We're gonna have to do a short sale. Is that okay?
All right.
Great. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and list it. I'm a busy guy though, Lauren. I can't wait to 3 to 6 months to get an offer at normal market prices. I'm going to have to go ahead and list it short of what it's actually worth. I'm going to have to go ahead and list it at 100.
Okay.
Because I'm a busy guy. I got to get an offer right away. So what we're going to do is list it at $100,000 and submit an offer to the bank.
Okay.
Okay?
Sounds good.
Great. Thanks.
Thanks.
So as you can see in this example, what I'm doing is I'm listing the home to get an offer. That's all I'm listing it for. I'm not trying to get the exact value and try and get the bank to go for it right now. I'm trying to get an offer because the bank won't even consider anything. They wouldn't even consider 150,000, well, 145,000, let's say. They wouldn't even consider that on this property without first looking at the offer. So what they want to do is the following. What we're going to do, we listed at 100 grand. We got 100 grand full price offer in the first week. It's a smoking hot deal. It's 20 grand below market value. Here's what we do now. As a listing agent, I'm going to go ahead and submit that to the bank. Hey, got an offer, get back to me as soon as you can. Well, of course, these banks are pretty busy right now. They're flooded with things like this. So what happens is they can take up to 45 days, all the way up to as much as 9 months is what I've personally seen them take to respond to one of these offers. So let's just take the average. Let's say it's 90 days that you wait. Well, here's what the bank does. Bank finally gets it 90 days later. So you waited 90 days. Oops. You've waited 90 days just to find out what the bank is actually going to do. Now they've got 3 options. The bank can either take your offer, sell the home short. You got it, great. The bank can come back and say, you know what, Lauren hasn't made her payments on time. We're just going to foreclose. It's too big of a loss. Or the third one is the bank can actually do a broker's price opinion, which they do on almost every single one anyways. And this is what they'll do. A broker's price opinion, or a BPO, is where they send a realtor from the area out to value that particular home. So what they're going to do is they're going to come out and say, okay, well they owe the current market value on this property based on all the solds that have happened recently and all the current listings. It should be listed at 120. It should be selling for 120,000. Well, they bring that back to the bank. The bank says, whoa, it's worth 120K. We take a little bit off, maybe. We're not going to take 20 grand off. So you just waited 90 days. The bank's going to come back. Let's say they say 105. You know what? Or excuse me, 115. We're going to take 5 grand off current market value. That's our best deal. Take it or leave it. So you just waited 3 months to find out that deal that was too good to be true actually was. They came back at 115K. You waited 90 days just to find out they're coming back at a higher price to you. So my recommendation when you're looking at short sales, typically if it's too good to be true, it probably is. And one thing that I would really suggest is that look at the other properties on the market. There's bank owned, there's brand new CBH homes of course. There's all sorts of deals on the market that are just as good a price, but you can actually close in 30 days or less.